We just got a few more minutes, but I want to ask you this question too. John 14, where Jesus talks about going to prepare a place, the dwelling places for us.
Yes.
Where does that fit in?
Well, he went after his life on earth to fully prepare the reality of heaven, the New Jerusalem, for his saints. And what he tells us is, you know, in Revelation, we're told the New Jerusalem is this wonderful city with, you know, streets of gold and mansions beyond anything we can understand. But in 1 Corinthians 2:9, Jesus says, "But as it is written, eye have not seen, nor ear heard, neither hath entered into the heart of man, the things which God hath prepared for them that love him." What an incredible promise that even our mind and our imagination cannot even fully take in the reality of what God has prepared for us. You know, I believe when we get to heaven, Rob, we will just be astonished at the glory of what God has prepared for us in terms of the wonderful worship. The fact that I believe just as Jesus could travel from heaven to earth and to earth to heaven, we will be able to travel through this vast universe of which the Hubble Space Telescope has shown us there are over 50 billion galaxies, each as large as our Milky Way, with each of them with hundreds of millions of stars. And obviously we now know that many of the stars have planets. I believe throughout eternity we will be exploring, and we will probably watch mankind that we will rule and reign over. The resurrected saints will rule and reign over those who survive the millennium and into the new earth. And we will watch them expand without death, without disease, into the universe. Because God does nothing without a purpose. And the universe is so vast. And everywhere we look with the Hubble Space Telescope, it is so beautiful, so astonishing. It shows the nature of God, his love of beauty. You know, someone I read many years ago said that the beauty that exists in a flower, the beauty that exists in a microscope looking at the smallest part of life, shows a mind that created it that loves beauty. It's an extra. It has no utility, but it's an extra, and it is a sign of God's love and of his nature.
Grant, I've got 30 seconds left. Can you tell me why you want to go to heaven in 30 seconds?
I want to go to heaven because I want to meet Jesus, and I want to meet my father and my brother who are already in heaven, and all the great saints that have gone on before. To me, heaven is as real as any city on earth. I just haven't been there yet. And because of the reality of heaven, I have no fear of death. And I believe when Christians begin to understand the reality of heaven, they will lose fear of death and understand this is the great promise that God has given us.
Grant, we're out of time, but I want to thank you so much. And if you're open to it, I'd love to have you back on the program to talk further about Bible prophecy, some of the events that are taking place at a later date. Well, listen, thank you so much, Grant. Really appreciate it. God bless you for taking the time.
Take care. Bye.